Everybody sees him. But then he comes out with Mewtwo, and everyone thinks that he's joking around. But he's like, nah, I'll show you. I'll show you the truth.
Now, there have been very few people that have been making splashes with Mewtwo as of late, but I have to say, one of the players that has been putting the character on the map is Rich Brown. You know, Rich Brown, known for dabbling in Rosalina and also Olimar, has been doing a pretty good job with Mewtwo as of late. But right here, we have my man Hitaku showing us how it's done here versus
ProBeans.
ProBeans, thank you.
Fuzz own. He is a part of the crew Pho. His Ike is serious.
Now, guys,
never count him out.
Oh, my bad. Here's one thing I want to tell y'all about Mewtwo. As of late, Mewtwo's up air hitbox has been reworked. His down throw knockback has gotten better. His aerials got less landing lag. His walk and his dash got improved as well, to the point where people actually feel fluid when they decide to move with this character. Yeah. But let me just tell you one freaking thing that Sakurai forgot to add when it came to making Mewtwo better.
Some weight?
Making the darn character actually not die as quick as everybody else. I mean, he's one of the only character he's heavier than is Jigglypuff, right?
I know he's top 3.
Come on now, man. Anyway.
But he's got the combos.
He's got the combos, so we're happy to see that. But Sakurai, I know this is the last patch, so all the Bayonetta haters cajole that. But I just want to see Mewtwo get that shadow patch where out of nowhere they're like, you know what? Let's make Mewtwo as heavy as Charizard because that's how he is in the freaking Pokemon games.
That's true.
So let's actually just follow the way things should be in the world. And plus, he's a legendary, man. Come on now. To be honest, Mewtwo should be the best character in the freaking game if he's a legendary. Number 150.
I mean, someone did make a PR based on if these characters were as strong as they were in their actual games.
Yeah.
I think Mewtwo was second.
Jeez.
I think Bayonetta was first.
Okay.
Bayonetta's pretty broken. Oh, that is death right there.
So
tilt,
broken is subjective. Good job right there. Bye.
In her own game, you know what I'm saying? In her own
game. You're right.
I'm not saying in this game.
Okay, because I thought we were about to...
I think Witch Time is broken.
I thought we were about to push an agenda.
I'm not going to face off against the Bayonetta army. We're going into a game 2 where Hitaku showed off pretty hard, but ProBeans is the one who's always closing out these games. And it's tough because as Mewtwo, basically you're just giving rage to a character that hits like a truck already.
Yeah.
So we saw earlier that Mewtwo was dying at 70, 80%. Oh, Shulk was in first place.
Yeah. Oh, Shulk was in first place, sorry.
So he can see the future.
That's true, though, man. I mean, he could see everything, right? My man is kind of like Neji. My man Neji could see behind him, in front of him, to the left, to the right, on some OS frog shit. Let me calm down. I got to hide.
If Neji was in this game, his counter would be the spin.
The freaking Dai Kaiten. Kaiten!
Yeah.
Oh, wishful thinking. But I liked, to be honest, ProBeans, I respect the attempt. On the other hand, can I request some history on Hitaku? Has he always been a Mewtwo enthusiast?
Oh, yes. But he likes to mess around with a few characters. His main is Sheik.
Okay.
He played...
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Why are you laughing at me? Disrespectful.
I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at the situation.
Stop laughing at me, yo. What's up? I'm from New York, yo.
He played Link for an entire PR season, did very, very well. And then he also played a little bit of Mewtwo at that time. Yeah. And then when Mewtwo got the buffs, he was like, oh, now I can pull him out in tournament because I feel he is much more viable.
Now, I have to say, though, man, I'm so happy at how Smash 4 over the years has gotten way more exciting to watch. You know, a lot of cool new tech, the patches. Sakurai's big thank you for all the patches. You know, there are a lot of things that people probably still want to see added to the game or removed or whatever. Yeah. But I have to say, since Apex 2015, we have a pretty damn good game.
Yeah, it's gotten a lot better since that time.
Yeah.
We're getting to a point where Mewtwo is doing some solid combos on Ike. This is a beautiful world of Smash Bros. We live in. Really like how he incorporates down tilt.
Yeah.
Get a little bit of extra. His forward airs are very on point. Also a very prominent kill option. Down tilt forward air, consistent.
By the way, I meant over the year, but we're going to keep moving. That's the Smash 4 over the years.
I wasn't going to say.
Future D1, dude. Future D1.
Get the up smash!
Oh! Hitaku with the impressive stuff. I like how you use the confusion just to force the tech chase situation on that platform. And whenever you knock a person down on a platform, they have a limited amount of options when it comes to escapes, right?
Yeah.
It's either they tech in place, they tech to the right, or they tech to the left. And unfortunately, right there, ProBeans tech to the left, where he kind of just stood in place, giving Hitaku enough time just to put himself in a good position to put out that up smash, which stays out for quite a good amount of time.
And Hitaku actually covered the tech in place and the tech to the left.
He sure did, didn't he?
Yeah, it was perfect spacing. He would have, if he tech to the right, he would have survived, but Hitaku's like 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
Yeah, man.
It is 1-1 right now in a match with Ike and Mewtwo. People say that the meta has been pushed so far to the point where these characters aren't viable, and here we are in Northern California showing the truth. Then the psychic Pokemon and a man with a big old sword who believes in his friendships. Ooh, nice. Even though he got turned around, he ended up coming out with a back air. Keeping consistently even on damage. That down air almost ends up killing. The problem, though, is that when ProBeans is tied in damage or has a lead percent-wise, he's winning the game. Hitaku has to be much farther ahead to really stand a chance, but at least he has the option for up throw on this stage. It's going to kill a lot easier. It's that lower ceiling. These guys are trying to feel each other out just a little bit, but Hitaku's been getting some really sweet grabs so far. Shadow Ball is good, but it's not good enough. It's not putting enough. It's putting on shield pressure, but it's definitely not pulling ProBeans in just yet.
All right. Goodness gracious, man. I feel like this should be Ike's matchup to win, right?
Right.
Because, I mean, he does have a lot of good confirms off of throws. And even if the opponent is outside of the threshold to get a guaranteed combo, all you have to do is kind of force the air dodge, and then you could just delay your up air after the up throw, right? And end him. Oh, right there. That's one of the things a lot of players have to recognize. If your opponent is he's moving forward as you're fighting him, don't throw out a projectile.
Yeah.
They're waiting for you to throw out the projectile, and a lot of projectiles in this game kind of leave you susceptible to counterattack. So think twice about it. You know, if you're charging a projectile and it looks like you're about to throw it, shield cancel. Wait for them to throw out an attack, shield grab them, and regain control of the stage.
Life lessons.
I feel like a teacher, man.
You are a teacher.
Thank you.
That's a caster's job, part of it.
It's true, man. I mean, I used to play competitively a lot, so I know a lot of setups and mindsets when it comes to, you know, fighting games. Anyway, back to you.
And it's all, right now I'm seeing is a lot of shield out of Hitaku and a lot of empty hops coming out of ProBeans. And he's really fishing, well, he's trying to condition Hitaku to get in a position where he can, ProBeans can then get the back air. He gets that low back air into the ground, and that's going to be a sealed stock, a bit higher percent. But right now, 109. Hitaku just needs one good Shadow Ball to rack up the percent necessary for an up throw. The Shadow Ball itself doesn't kill.
Let's see. Normal get up. Oh, that down tilt. Dude, okay. So down tilt's range is actually pretty ridiculous with Mewtwo. One thing I want to see ProBeans. Oh, up throw. He should be living, even if it's Sound City. So ProBeans needs to be careful. He can actually KO Mewtwo if he gets the right setup. Let's see. Either the Mewtwo's going to... Back airs? Can I see some back airs? Back airs is a pretty good spacing tool, right?
Yes.
Has good knockback. Comes out pretty quick. But if the Mewtwo overshields, which he's not really doing, he's attacking a lot, full jumping and air dodging, which if the Ike sees that, oh wait, we're alive.
Forward air right out of the air dodge. Very, very sneaky.
And so smart that, oh.
Fully charged Shadow Ball. It looked like ProBeans was going to go for the back air, but brought it way too close into the ground. And that is a game one against a very, very high-level PR player.